Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at the Kitsound Cayman. This is a 2.1 wireless sound system with 50 watts of power. It's got a great frequency response as well, from 40 Hz to 15 kHz. It has NFC as well for all your Android devices for easy pairing, and a range of other features that we'll cover off as we go along. So first we're going to look around the box and give you a bit of an idea of what you can expect from the Cayman, and then we'll take a bit of a better and closer look in a bit more detail. Now you do get a nice remote control included as well, so easily go between the two different sound modes and also change your next track, previous track, pause and play, all of those kind of functions. And the Cayman also has a dedicated subwoofer as well to give you a nice punch of bass. Now like I mentioned, it is a 50 watt speaker. It does use Bluetooth 4.0 as well. You do have a 3.5mm auxiliary output if you want to use a wide connection as well, if you have an older device such as an iPod Touch for example, or an iPod Classic. Now just bear in mind this does run off of the mains power as well, so it does require a wall wart to actually function. It's not a portable speaker, but the amount of power you get from this, it would be really difficult to put this into a portable version. But don't let that put you off. The sound you get for the price is absolutely fantastic. So included in the box you do get a manual as well as the 3.5 connection for your wide devices. And here is the included remote control. It runs off one of the small round batteries as well, which are dirt cheap to buy on eBay if you need to replace them. And it gives you all different functions as well, so all your modes going through the wide connection to the Bluetooth, then also options to pair it on there as well. The ability to pause the track as well if you're actually talking to somebody. Then you've got your two different modes, your balance mode and then your bass boost, all easily controllable from the little remote. Now looking at the speaker itself, it's got a lovely finish. I really do like the metal base that it comes on as well. This does take up a lot of room, so bear that in mind, because you've got the built-in subwoofers which do take extra room, but that also means you get a greater sound as well from the actual system. It does weigh quite a lot as well, but wherever you put it, it's got a nice rubber base underneath, so it's not going to go anywhere when you've put it down. There's the NFC logo, which you can easily use to pair your Android devices as well, and if you want to pair it the old traditional way, just go into your Bluetooth settings on your device and pair it that way. And you've also got the option to take phone calls with this as well. On the side we've got a USB port as well if you want to charge your device as you play music. This would be great if it's on a bedside table. You can easily charge your device at night without taking an additional wall port, which is always good for space saving as well. Now in the centre at the bottom we've got a small Kitsound logo, which also has a LED indicator to show you what mode you're actually on. The green indicates the wide mode, then it will switch over to the blue, which is the Bluetooth, and then flash when it's in pairing mode. Once you've paired it up, it will go a solid blue to indicate it's all ready to go. And then once you've turned the device off as well onto standby, you get a nice red light as well to indicate that. There's the nice rubber pad underneath as well to ensure it won't move when it's on your surface. Also protects the surface and the product as well, which is good. And there's a nice close-up of the screws that are built into this as well. The nice construction. Got a very nice solid and cold metal surface it goes on. And then the rest of the actual speaker as well, which is built superbly. Now looking on the back, on the left side we've got a bass reflex port which will allow air to escape when the subwoofer is working. There's the auxiliary in for your 3.5mm wide connection, as well as the output for the cable. Then there's another hole on the other side, but this one's sealed just to make it look even on both sides. One thing I would like to see is a figure 8 cable instead of the hardwired connection that this has for the power. Just basically make things a little bit easier and also a bit safer as well. If you were to get it stuck on something, if you were moving it for example, it won't put any strain on the cable and you can easily change it out if you need to. Along the top we've got our touch sensitive buttons. We've got the power, balance boost, the play and pause and then previous next track, as well as volume controls. It's just a simple one touch on each to actually control them. Very simple to use, and you can also use this with the remote as well if you wish. So let's give you a bit of a sound sample. This is going from the H4n. Bear in mind it won't actually come across YouTube very well because of compression, but the sound you hear in real life is a lot better, but it will give you a rough idea. The first up is the balance mode, then we're on to the bass boost mode. There's a quick sample there. It doesn't sound as good on the video as it does in real life by any means, but I did try the best I could to give you a bit of a sample. In terms of my own personal thoughts of this, the bass is very good. 40 kHz is a very good frequency for the bass in this kind of size device. Now currently this is on offer on Amazon for £99, and that actually has halved since I first received this device, and for that it is a really good selling point. The mids are very good as well, but I found the highs in some genres of music were a little bit sharp, and for me listening came a bit difficult for a few of the songs. In a future version, adding a tweeter would be a great idea, just to bump it up to 20 kHz to give a bit of a better range. Things would be a lot more smoother if they added a tweeter in a second generation. But apart from that, for the money, you really can't go wrong. 3.5 mode on there is great as well, and having that USB is always good for charging, like I said, if you wanted to use it along a bedside table. So thank you for watching, guys. If you've got any questions for me, please leave them down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, as it really helps me out. All the links for this will be down below if you want to check it out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.